go ahead and shoot some stuff.
Hi everyone, I'm GP, also known as Cute Fangies, and welcome to Super Alloy Ranger, a game that is pretty unknown to the fact that I'm the only runner of this game. And yeah, you're gonna learn about this game, this beautiful game that apparently no one wanted to run, but it's okay. Today I have with me Lucifer9783, my beautiful partner and co-commentator.
Hello, thank you very much for having me, GP, and Satan for picking Super Alloy Ranger for today's show.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I can't wait to have y'all actually show the world this game, because I'm like, you only run this game? Why? Look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was the same time as the last time I went on to Hotfix. Yaz Rising was also its GDQ premiere, and so, you know what? Every time I'm gonna come on Hotfix, it's gonna be a premiere. It's gonna be great. You all gonna love the new games that I'm gonna bring. It's gonna be great. In any case, I'm gonna quit this menu because this is a new game plus save. But the problem is that in front of the game doesn't have a actual lasting title music. So I'm just gonna let the intro play, and we're gonna get started.
Yeah, with Super Alloy Ranger, we begin our run on the character select screen.
Yeah.
With the choice between Kelly and number 2. Number 2 is also known by the name Moo later in the game, so that is the name that Jupi and I will be using for.
Yeah, because we don't want to dead name Moo anymore. We believe in not dead naming. So number 2 is literally just because the game calls her number 2 the entire time. But at the end of the story, she gets called Moo. She chooses her name. That's what I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her. Let's go. If you're asking, Kelly is terrible for speedrunning.
He's very slow.
Okay,
He's bad.
Moo for life.
Moo for life. Moo is the best. Yeah. All right, and then. So we're gonna do a countdown of 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna quickly go through some menus after that. So I will let Lucifer take on everything. So 3, 2, 1, go.
We start our speedrun by quitting to titles. The tutorial. You get thrown into it immediately, but you don't need to do it. You can just quit out. And we jump straight into level 2, and that is the Deep Frozen. It is the ice. It is the ice level. I have my note in front of me. Shh. Shush. you focus on the game.
Oh damn! And I mess up. It's okay. I'm waiting for a cycle.
Yeah, we're waiting on this platform here. It's quite slow. I'm not sure if Jupi's going to be able to get this next trick. No. There might not be enough energy to recover.
I'm going to try to do the backup, which I got.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, we got the backup. That's lovely. With Moo here, we have a very melee-focused character. Kelly uses a blaster gun, but is hampered by slightly poorer mobility options as well as an ammo counter. So if you ever wanted to play a Mega Man-like game where you couldn't use the lemons all the time, this is your game.
Do you like hating lemons? It's basically the game for you.
Also, we have access to... No lemons.
No lemons here.
We also have access to a very useful wall jump. Basically no height lost on any wall jump. So you'll see GP rapidly shooting up the walls whenever she is needing to go vertically. And a quick drop down there to save a bit of time navigating all those platforms.
Yeah.
And
I got
here we go.
skip.
Continuing on to the third screen of this. No, not the third screen, the boss of this level. Sorry, I keep forgetting how all of the levels are laid out, but they're mostly up here. A quick little jumping into the water here to get further ahead and respawn on that center platform. And here we have our first boss, the giant submersible. It's a big submarine and it's firing cannonballs at us. It's great. We are using our normal attack combo here, and we're also interspersing these with the EX attacks, which for the normal weapon we see presently is a dash. The dash has iframes, it does very good damage, and we have defeated the submersible and picked up the ice weapon. This ice weapon is our best of the weapons to start with. It's a spear. It's got much better reach than Moo's normal attack. We also get access to the Ice EX attack, which is an icicle shot. It goes in any of the 4 D-pad directions.
As you can see, I just did it. It just goes super far. And,
It's a very...
everything.
Oh, it's very useful. It goes through walls, which will come in very handy later. And we also will be using EX normal dashes to get through some enemies there, like that big vehicle. Don't need to kill that vehicle. It's a mid-boss, but it's not really obstructing the path.
Yeah, the doors have a little light that indicates if it's open or not. If it's a like a mid-level door. So I can tell that this door is open, so I just go for it. Also here I'm going to do a little quick go through. I hope I don't get... I was going to get damaged anyway.
That happens. Those little green guys, they're quite menacing if you're trying to do no-hit runs.
Yeah. They're pretty annoying.
Yeah. And we are moving on now to the first level's boss of the game, the giant aircraft. We will soon be finished with the sunken city, where I will very quickly describe what we're doing. Jupi's doing an EX dash with the normal weapon downwards, and that goes for as long as possible until you hit the ground. But you can also switch your weapon with the shoulder buttons while in the middle of an EX attack. So we change from the normal weapon back to the ice weapon, and then we still have access to all of the ice weapon's normal moves, including a very DuckTales style pogo attack with the down air normal. Here we're going to duck into this little secret area for a bit of...
No, I got shot again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
That is a
being
shame.
thrown back to the start of the level, but it's a quick thing.
Yeah. We can probably also talk about the checkpointing in this game. The game is all right about checkpoints. Every new screen is a checkpoint, and some, but not all, of the yellow one-way doors with the little like frame advance symbol from your media player of choice iconography on them. Those are occasionally checkpoints. You might see a couple of semi-intentional deaths when we're at low health and have passed through one of the checkpointing ones of those doors to just get a refill.
Yeah.
Here we've got a bit more platforming and a lot more spikes than you're used to, unless you're like a Mega Man veteran. These spikes, unlike Mega Man, on normal difficulty are only a minor inconvenience. They'll still kill you pretty quick, but not instant one shot. Like you get in a Mega Man game.
No.
Oh no,
okay.
We were too early on that cycle.
Just like many games I play, damage boosting is the name of the game, so we just go for it.
Yeah. Yep. We are now entering our third boss. This is the Battle Fortress. It's a gigantic tank. And we are doing what is called a EX double trigger, which Jupi did not manage to keep going forever, but did manage to very easily recover by switching the weapon while doing an EX attack For example, the dash. Thank you, GP, for showing it off there.
You're welcome. I try to show visually and people can see it.
By switching weapons while doing an EX attack, you get 2 EX attacks for the cost of 1, and only the cost of the first one. So that fire weapon will use up all of Moo's stored energy, but the ice weapon only uses 2 bars. You'll see at times the number, there's a very small number next to the health bar in the top right, where as GP picks up these blue fracture orbs, she
levels go
will-
up every 25 of the number.
Yep. She will level up.
Yeah, I tend to not grab every of them because obviously some of them are very out of the way, and also some of them are like you don't really need to do a lot to get a lot of them to get a lot of damage with the EX continuous dash that I'm doing for the bosses.
Yeah. We'll typically be going for level 2 or level 3, and level intervals are every 25 fractures. You see, GP is now just hit 25 and has 4 bars of energy now, as well as an energy refill. Moo will normally recover. Yeah, that was a shame. Moo's energy will recover as she damages enemies or breaks furniture, crates, boxes, barrels, and even those security alarms which keep those doors locked. Here we have the giant airship. That was almost
there.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another EX
I mean, even
double.
when you don't get it perfectly, the bosses just go down. It's incredible.
Yeah. They're mostly
So
balanced
fast.
around only doing 1 EX attack at a time, not 2 or even 3.
I love speedrunning exploits. Just
Right?
get out of here.
Yeah, you gotta
We're now
imagine
onto
that
our-
basically I found that one like basically out of nowhere. I was just messing around with Moo and she just kept giving.
Yes.
Like,
sadly, we don't have
trigger.
anything this exciting with Kelly yet. Hopefully, something spicy comes up.
Not from me, I can tell you.
Not from you, no. We also saw GP picking up a life up upgrade. So now we have a little blue segment on our health bar over top of the normal yellow ones. We now have 11 max health in normal and super difficulties. The possible maximum is 30, but we will not be doing that much. We will only be sticking to 12. Here we
Yeah.
can see the EX ice weapon being used to great effect by getting 2 of those security alarms through the wall before even entering that room. Very,
Yeah,
very
Ice Weapon
useful.
is really the linchpin of the entire run.
Absolutely.
I really like it.
We are now about to enter this is the 3rd screen of this
Yeah,
of this level. This one's a big one.
The fortress is pretty long. There's going to be even an elevator section because every Mega Man player loves those.
Yeah. We do
I know Mega Man fans. You're in the chat, right?
Yeah. After
We had a couple of them on earlier tonight, so I'm sure.
yeah,
Sure we
Yeah.
with the Mega Man showcases in Out of the Box just earlier this evening.
Okay. So
Here's an
here-
elevator. Elevators are slow. We're just going to
Yeah.
go up the wall without
Oh.
very, very good wall jump.
No, we don't.
We
care about
also
elevators.
we also have some orbs that are going to begin menacing us in starting from this level, and even
We
a
have
cube.
orbs, we have cubes. All the shapes for everyone's joy.
Yay!
You like shapes? It's the game for you. Fortunate jump didn't reach because I was trying also to
Whoopsie.
destroy the enemy, but it's okay. So it would be nice to grab this health as I'm gonna quickly go here.
that-
I'm not
grab
gonna
that
grab any
health.
of the fractures voluntarily because I have a... Okay, I was hitting that in practice first try. Thanks, game. But here, there's a last fracture that lets me go over to 50, which is the first time we're hitting level 3 in the run, so... But it's kind of helpful because this boss has a very small hitbox. As you
Yeah,
can see
only
here.
that middle armor segment with the purple orb there in the middle is the hitbox. You can also
that one
attack
was
the arms that are scrolling left and right, but we don't need to.
Yeah.
With the EX double trigger, we get this taken care of very, very swiftly.
Yeah.
Moo just strikes that
Skipping
little
some-
pose and it's dead.
Yeah.
We are now moving on to the 6th level, the paradox coordinate. With this game, we can choose any of the first 5 levels to go through, but we must complete those 5 to reach the 6th. And it will again repeat for the 7th through 11th levels. Here we're going to duck into this little secret area here to just continue on our merry way without bothering with that awful platforming segment with the dropping floors, which you might have seen in some of the earlier episodes. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Looking a
it's
bit,
okay. Checkpoint is just near, so...
Yep, we just had a screen transition, so we get the checkpoint.
Sometimes it happens, you will like go into a spike and the spikes like eat all of your momentum and will just want to deal damage very fast. Like it's like a few frames between hits, and so you have very little time to react to. And also here I missed the cycle. It's okay. And now I'm gonna skip spikes because there is nothing in between those rows of spikes.
And also the EX normal, as well as every EX attack from Moo, has iframes. So it's really quite useful. Kelly is not so lucky. We have to do the platforming the old-fashioned way.
And then they tell me that Moo is bad. No, she's the
Right.
best.
Moo
Speaking of Moo,
is...
I wanted to ask you both, what is Moo? Like, this is such a fun element, I feel like, of this show here, Creature Corner, where we
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of get
I
to find
should
out what
explain
all
this.
of the creatures are that we can show, and I feel like Moo is
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
more fun
we
ones.
totally
for
forgot
sure.
about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it.
No, you don't have
Moo-
to be sorry. Let's
No,
do
it's
it.
okay. So Moo is an android that was kind of found out of nowhere in the middle of the basically the group of mercenaries, Kelly and Lambos, if I remember correctly, his name.
Rambos with an R.
Yeah, Rambos. Basically, they kind of find themselves attracted to a giant planet that seems to be pretty weird. And for some reason, our characters Moo and her sister Fulon, again, names found post-game, but it's okay. We do not dead name here. Basically, they kind of... They just hijack the ship and be like, hey, you seem to be interested in the planet. I'm interested in the planet. Would you like to be interested in the planet together? And yeah.
That's how friends are made.
Yeah. That's what
You
works.
find
Also, I'm
similar
a-
interests. Oh, that's so... Oh, just one away from a level.
Yeah,
Here
it's
we're now
okay.
going to be using the big spike, what the game calls the blasting armory. It's a lot like the ice weapon. The EX projectile does not go through walls, but it is only a single bar instead of 2 bars. So we'll get to see that use. It also does multi-hit, so we get a little bit of vertical height on every single tick of damage.
Yeah.
And
it just
we've had cube,
drops.
but what about orb?
told you
Any
shapes
orbs in
everywhere.
chat?
It's gonna be
Love to see some
triangles
shape
later. I hope
lovers.
you're excited.
Oh, triangles.
Oh, yeah.
But to finish the Moo explanations, basically Moo is a feral android girl who just happens to also have horns that look like cat ears and also a tail that is like a cat tail. You will see it more
Very
here
swishy.
because I'm going to be crouching a lot in this level. Thanks,
Yeah, very swishy.
high speed wind. And yeah, she's going to swish the tail. I hope you're excited.
Of course. I mean, that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah.
We're now on to level 7. This is the zero-dimensional capital. We see these blue particles scrolling to the right very slowly. When they pick up speed, the wind speed has increased and is going to be shoving Moo around. But if we crouch, we are immune to that impulse.
It almost feels like like an oversight to be able to do this.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Okay, so here I'm gonna wait for the wind to subside because I'm gonna do a little skip through those rows of spikes and be done.
We love iframes.
Yeah. I don't have enough. I don't have enough anyway.
No.
No, I'm gonna have to do the long route. You can skip this bar of spikes at the top, but unfortunately we can't do it right now.
Because we do not have the energy for the EX dash with which to...
Yeah.
So that ice projectile went through the wall into this room and damaged 2 enemies.
Yeah, the small enemies that are
Yeah, the
before
two of the little red guys.
Here I'm going to do another
with the
skip.
goo
I'm gonna
guns.
focus. Mm-hmm. Let's go. That is so close every time.
Yeah, it's very tight. With the pogo, you get your mid-air jump back, and you get just enough height to grab the wall and do a wall jump to get up there.
Yeah.
Here, again, elevators slow. We don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to
fast.
just wait a little moment because I don't want to... Oh, nice. I got it perfect.
Oh, that's
This
beautiful.
is fast enough that I don't want to climb out
Yeah,
and do some wall
this
jumps.
Yeah, these orbs here also do like to shoot at you when you get too close to them, so we're taking
Yeah.
it a little bit slower. Another little EX dash there to get a little vertical height.
I'm going to grab some health because I'm going to be doing a quick kill, which I'm going to require some focus time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we're going to be fighting Number Unique, a boss that is pretty dangerous. And if you mess up the quick kill, we're going to have to deal with 20 minutes of dodging things.
20
seconds. It feels like 20 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, it does sometimes when you get...
I know, my brain was like 20 minutes. But yeah,
I don't think I'm having it. No. Okay.
No,
too
this
bad.
isn't going to be it.
Yeah, so now we're
Sadly.
going to have a section where she just does nothing.
Yeah, she lasers across the screen. We don't want to get hit by the red beams. It's also, the previews are mirrored from what you're going to get. Don't get caught out by that. And
Oh, she's going that way today.
oh, yeah,
She wanted me to spend more time.
Yeah, she'll yeah. Number Unique is another android similar to Moo and her sister. And Number Unique's friend, Lamos there. Lamos and Rambos. Don't get those two confused.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay, I got the skip. So yeah, so Lamos now joins the crew by hijacking it. Wow, what a surprise.
it seems
Lots
like
of
this ship
hijacking.
gets hijacked all the time.
Yeah, okay. Oh, nice, I got it. This skip is very tight if I don't get it,
Yeah.
so I'm glad I got it. It's okay.
We
Dumping into the water is also good. Now that one is less good.
oh dear.
It happens.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Sometimes is you just get
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, here I'm gonna voluntarily go into the water because it lets me skip this entire waiting section of all those
Yep.
exploding cubes.
We do
here I
not
should
want
have done this
to
before.
sit around and wait. Grabbing fractures because we
I
do
wanted
want.
the health.
Oh,
It's okay. We're out.
yeah, we want to be at a good level for the upcoming boss because with
gonna go
the
super
EX,
fast.
the EX normal and the EX fire attacks, they consume all of your stored energy, but also do progressively more damage the more energy that is consumed. So a level 1 fire will have 3 balls of flame floating around Moo.
I think 3 is the base one, and then it's 4.
Yeah.
And then 6 and
2, and then
2,
3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, and then bigger.
Up to 6. Yeah. 1 each with each progressive level.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing
we
the Mega Man comparisons in chat, and I will say, yes, continue to do those. This game is Mega Man.
Yeah, this is very, very Mega Man.
Mega Man with horns that look like cat ears.
Yeah.
And
It's the
cat
best kind of
tails
cat.
on both Kelly and Moo.
Yeah, that's true. We never said it. Kelly also is a cat boy.
Excellent. Creature features.
He's
We
still
are
bad.
now at. Oh yeah, yeah. He's not very fast.
Not,
Sorry, Kelly.
Which is a damn shame.
I'm never sorry for Kelly.
Here we have Gua Gua, a big green spider bot. Watch that health bar just melt.
Guagua has the biggest hitbox of the entire game. It's very funny. You can just stay inside of it, and it will never like punish you or anything. Like the only thing that can deal damage to you are projectiles or like this one explosion around it. But also, you do damage so fast at level 4 that it never happens in time.
Yep. We are now moving on to our next level. This is the hyper-gravitational abyss. These levels look very similar to the first 5 levels that we've had so far. I think that is very much on purpose. These levels feel very much like remixes and sort of harder challenges that you get, but you have more kit available to get through them. That was a very clean first screen on that from GP.
Especially recently, I've been somehow missing it up, so I'm glad to have it.
Oh no. Yeah.
It happens. This game does not take any prisoners. It will want to kill you with all of those spikes and everything.
We do have a comment from chat that the hypergravitational abyss sounds like a great name for a metal album.
Is it from Steve?
Yes, it is from Steve.
I freaking knew it. Oh, well, I played myself.
Fellow Creature Corner alumnus, Behemoth Steve. Shout outs.
Shout outs to everyone who loves the game with creatures.
Indeed.
But yeah.
And I really do hope people pick this game up and any of the other games we've had on the show tonight after they watch, because, we got to get some more love.
Yeah.
Here we have to wait on this cycle of
big laser.
spiky metal blocks, as well as the big laser that will just straight kill you.
Well, technically, that laser doesn't deal instant kill damage until you're on super.
At least super, yeah.
Yeah. But it's still like, I think half a bar, like like 5.
Oh yeah, it'll just melt you.
Yeah, it melts your life very fast. So that's why usually we don't want to get hit by that laser. Now, one boss that is going to be a joke now is High Secret Hell.
That is Hale, Hale, not Hell.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I would know.
With the S weapon here, the shocking armory, or the sword, as we will colloquially call it.
I call it the
EX
blade.
attack. Oh yeah, Soul Blade as well. The EX on it is just a big aura explosion as Mu goes Super Saiyan, basically.
Yeah.
And
now the death ring.
the iframes from that are just trivial. We're back on a train. We had train earlier, and now it's time for second train.
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 We will be seeing a few sneaky shots with the ice weapon coming up. That's
it's
not
gonna
one of them.
be-
That was just a normal shot.
I mean, you're so excited to talk about your little find.
Oh, I am. I was watching
Well, I just
GP
did
playing
it.
this. Yeah, there it is. You saw that tiny little screen shake. That was GP hitting one of the red security alarms for the upcoming door. Those security alarms.
Yeah. Lucifer, find those.
I found
setups.
that while GP was playing, we were in a Discord call together and she was showing me this game, and there's a second one. I was like, hey, that one's just right on the left wall as you come into this area. Couldn't you just get it as you come in? Was my thought. And yes, it totally works.
Do you know that at the time I didn't think that the EX ice projectile would literally go through entire screens.
GP thought that it just would go away at the edge of the screen because we've been burnt by Yars Rising.
That's a reasonable assumption, you know what? I think it's awesome that this game lets you EX projectile screen warp, though.
Yeah.
That's great stuff.
We've got some zappy floors and some zappy ceilings and some cubes. This part of the level here is just a menace.
Yeah. I could
Take
damage
it-
boost,
take it
but
slow.
I don't want to take too much damage to go to there.
We take it a little slow here just to make sure that we have health to make it through the rest of it.
Yeah, because the next spot is going to be even more laser filled.
We've got a lot more lasers coming up. This level just loves its lasers.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically break some of the some of the enemies preemptively because I do not want
my-
to be swamped. And yes, I got hit by that laser. They keep getting everywhere.
Those lasers will get you.
Yeah. Also, I got the
EX
alarm.
through the wall.
Yeah.
EX through the wall there to get that one. Saves a little bit of messing about with it later. And that's number 3 to go through the next door.
Yeah, I was baiting the cube so that I would not have to trigger it.
A EX dash downwards to get through.
I'm gonna wait because I think it's gonna be the next one. Yeah, that was correct.
And then when it hits the corner, we go up with the EX ice and break the third one for that door.
Yeah.
A little damage boost through that tank, and we're on to the boss.
Now we're gonna meet another cat girl.
Yep.
Well, she's more of a mouse girl when you think about it.
Yeah, this is Alpha. And she's in a big hamster ball.
I broke the hamster ball, but it's okay. She has a second hamster ball.
Very absolutely safe capsule coated IMO.
And then she has a third.
Third hamster ball. This one is purple.
What if it was purple? That's a reference. Anyway.
It got me. It got me.
Yeah.
And that is the Death
quickly
Bringer.
dispatched.
Yep.
Yeah, it was purple. I agree, Steve.
Was, yeah. Now on to the second to last level of the game. This is the Ultra Fortress. We had normal we had normal fortress, and now we have Ultra Fortress. I'm getting a bit giggly at this point. Can you tell? We want to grab that 5-pack there because that is very useful to us for this level. The Ultra Fortress is full of enemies and full of these crates that fall down from the ceiling and then go along these conveyor belts. If they crush you, and the hitbox is a bit wonky on it as well, you just die. One-shot kill, no matter how much health you have.
Sorry, apparently the game wanted to be nice and also mean.
Nice and mean. The EX ice there takes care of a bunch
terrible
of enemies in that column. And here we have another elevator, but this one is much less kind than the slow-moving platform we had earlier. This one has electric spikes on it, so we have to go fast.
And yeah, those spikes are insta-kill no matter what. Those are not like the basic spikes that you can have.
Yeah.
Okay, I know there's a crusher here, so I'm going to quickly go here.
Yep, very quickly do an air dash to get through that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
watch
grab
out
more fractures than usual because it's actually pretty useful against our next boss, Beta.
Yep. Yep, we had Alpha, and now we've got Beta coming up very shortly.
Their partners. One is a mouse, one is a key.
Yeah.
That's a good relationship.
Very carefully going through that little crawl point there because
We don't know why you can die on those.
the corners there are weird, and it treats you as if you've been crushed. Like we said before, instant kill. Not fun. Lost quite a few playthroughs of this level to that.
Yeah. It just happens. You never know what just happens. Okay.
And also picked up the second life up for this speedrun that we will be seeing. Here we're going to be using the saw blades, using that same EX attack as we saw with Secret Hail for Beta. Beta's got lots of fiery attacks here and will mess you up really quickly.
Sorry, casually doing Beta, no damage.
Yeah, there are achievements in this game for beating bosses with various conditions. With Beta, the condition is take 0 damage. It's a tricky one, but with Moo's iframes, much easier than others. Here we have the looping space, our final level of the run. The particles are going fast when the high wind is in effect. We don't want to go into those columns,
like
otherwise
gravity, but
it functions the same as the high wind from the zero dimensional.
It slams you down.
Beta test fail.
I'm gonna do a funny once.
Yep, we're gonna go for the funny.
I got the funny.
Oh, you got the funny. Good job.
Yeah.
Just save one cycle of movement. Here we're going to go up the wall here into this secret area, grab a few fractures, and
great.
continue on our path with a little bit of spike damage there. Not a problem, though. We can recover.
Basically, what the thing I reacted to was sometimes the game is pretty silly in how it counts where Moo is standing, and sometimes you can get clipped into platforms directly, like you're just 1 pixel lower than what the actual ground is, and that means that it will not let you move for some reason. And the same can happen when you have moving platforms like those ones that I've been writing. That go upwards. Sometimes the game will think that you are 1 pixel above those.
And it won't treat you as if you're on the ground. You can't crouch, you do your air attacks instead. It's strange.
Yeah.
It's strange.
So you're forced into only one jump, and it's kind of difficult to get out of there.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it's something very quickly solved.
Here we're going to be using the EX dash to get through that big hexagon and not have to worry about the cycles on it.
Hi, Thunder Weapon.
Oh, hello.
I was on Thunder Weapon for some reason.
I mean, you probably panicked.
I double tapped, probably.
Yeah. Who knows?
Sometimes you realize you're not on the right weapon and you're in danger. I'm gonna wait for the cycle because I don't want to die.
I probably would have chanced it, but I am also a risk taker.
Yeah, but you're not a GDQ hotfix. I mean, right now you are a GDQ hotfix.
You're right.
It's okay.
We are now at level 3 with 50 fractures. We'll be getting a few more before our upcoming boss fight against the final boss of this game.
Yeah.
But first, we need to fight a few mid-bosses. We have a cube, but it's double size. It's gone now.
You can say bye to the cube.
Bye,
It truly
cube.
was a mid boss.
And now we have 2 tanks, but they're huge.
It's big tank time.
Yep.
Shoutouts to SM MIDI and the Wii Tanks fans.
Yep. With
But
the
yeah, those big tanks have like a little like weak spot where they just cannot hit you.
yeah, just being right up in front of them, they will fold like a house of cards.
For the
We're
person
now
who's
on-
asking about damageless runs of this game, funny fact: you technically are to get 100% in this game. You need to do it. But
Here we
anyway,
have
Code
our
Zero.
final boss, Code Zero. She's very tanky, and we mentioned triangles earlier. Who's in the mood for some Doritos?
Big Doritos, then goes into
Big.
medium-sized Doritos, and then go into smaller-sized Doritos. Also, there is green Doritos. Do not eat those; they're not good for your health. But in any case,
No.
with all of this, that's time.
GG!
Yeah.
Oh my
Well
goodness.
done, Jupi. We should maybe talk about how this game is timed. Normally,
the-
speedruns. The in-game time is very accurate for this game. We have a few
I've tested
seconds
out.
of divergence
Going,
because of that quit to title right at the beginning to skip the tutorial.
yeah.
We'll just skip these cutscenes here and the credits, which is something you should very, very certainly pay attention to when you play through this game yourself.
Yeah.
And-
But yeah, 38, 37, that's pretty good. Like, literally, this is 15 seconds behind my PB right now. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's pretty
well
good.
done. Well done, GP.
Excellent.
Yeah. God. It does a lot on your hands. This run is
Oh, yeah.
fun, but I will say it's very high execution if you're interested. But yeah.
I have messed up my thumb more than once playing this game.
Yeah. And she was not speedrunning. That was the
No,
that's the
I was just
incredible
playing
part.
casually.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
GP, is there anything you would like to share with our wonderful viewers?
Play this game. It's good. But outside of that, yeah, I'm GP, also known as CuteFangies. You can find me at twitch.tv/CuteFangies. I do a lot of weird games. Like I said, every time I come on to Hotfix, I have a weird game, a new game to show everyone. And I think that next week there might be a new game as well. Not saying anything,
Ooh,
but
more new
I hope you're
games.
excited. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm going to continue running this game because this game has been picked for Preventathon 5, so it's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And so I will totally continue to run this game. In general, I want to thank Lucifer for always being great and always being here for doing commentary for me. You are always the best. Thank you,
Thank
Satan,
you so
and
much.
everyone at the Hotfix crew for having us. It's always a pleasure to be here. And big thanks to everyone who keeps popping up in my chat. I love you, and you are the best, Larry Gang.
Yeah, shout outs to Larry Gang.
Yeah.
And Lucifer, where can people find you if they want to see what you do?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Lucifer9783. You can also find my card at lucifer9783.card.co, where you can find links to my socials, my YouTube, and as well as my streaming schedule. I think that's it. Thank you so much again, Satan and GP, for showing us this wonderful run of Super Alley Ranger.
Well, thank you. It was my pleasure to have you both on the GDQ Hotfix channel.
Yeah.
Show, Creature Corner, all that stuff. It was super, super fun. Really great run. And that's going to do it for Creature Corner